Okay, here we go. So today I am riding the Klickitat trail, and that is the Klickitat River. I have just started up from the trailhead. It's back there, and I'm here with Elise. She's run ahead because I got a slower start than her. So we'll come across her shortly, I think. Well, if I catch up, she's running. Yeah, today I'll be going slower than normal because I forgot a piece of equipment. My bike shoes. So I'm on casual sandals today, but that's okay. It's a ride to get out and enjoy the weather, and I'm gonna do that. So it is a bit chilly. I think it's upper 40s right now. But the sun is shining on my back. That feels great, and I think it's going to warm up a bit. It'll get warmer through the day. We got rain coming in this afternoon. It's going to rain for like a week, so this is an important ride for sanity, and I'm very blessed to be able to do a ride like this. It's a good life, and I live in a place that's this pretty. How's that for blessings too, huh? All right, we're only a mile and a half into this thing, but we're at the bridge. Quite the view from here. Got a waterfall over there, pretty, flowing down into the Klickitat, and then yeah, that's looking downstream. And the bridge. Elise should be coming along behind me in a minute or two. We'll get a shot of her. There we go. Pretty view, waterfall over here.
Yeah.
All right. A little tricky with a camera in my hand. There we go. Klickitat Trail. Supposed to be scoping this out to see if Melanie can ride it on her e-bike, which is a pretty pedestrian e-bike, but so far it'll be fine. So far this looks okay for Mom's bike, don't you think?
Yeah, I think so.
There we go. All right, just checking in. This is a spot I decided to stop just because the river is so loud and so nice. It looks like some spring runoff maybe starting already. I don't know. It's pretty clear water still, a lot of it. I came from that way through the trees, nice path, and then headed back, continuing along the river that way. The sky is incredibly blue, and I'm starting to warm up. My vest and arm warmers starting to feel pretty warm, at least sitting here without the air going over me. So pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. I ran across one family, a guy with his 2 kids on bikes, but otherwise really nobody. There was quite a few cars at the trailhead, so I'm expecting we'll see more along the way. They must be up there, so we'll see.
I know.
Sweet. So over there, we have ridden on that a couple years ago. Lisa and I came over here and rode up that, and I've done it before too with the group rides and whatnot. But yeah, first time on this side. This is the Klickitat Trail, by the way, which is in Lyle, Washington. Right next to Lyle's on the Columbia River. So we're going north right now, away from the Columbia River. This thing flows obviously right into the Columbia. Okay, I think I've got some distance on Elise now, so every time I think that, she catches up with me. But anyway, so yeah, I wanted to stop here. I'm going to try to, somewhere along the ways, my goal is to try to get some of these butterflies. There's these orange butterflies that are all over the place. They're hitting me in the face, and they're really cool. They're just kind of loving the sunshine. And so we'll see if I can catch one of those. We'll see about that. The no bike shoes thing is okay. I have had, it seems to be the real trouble is not pedaling, but when I'm going over really rocky sections that my feet come off the pedals and the crank spins around and nails me in the ankle. So that doesn't feel very good, but it's okay to be able to do a day like this today. If I have to have a little different, a little bit of suffering there, that's okay. So, all right, let's see about some of those butterflies along this stretch here. I saw a bunch of them before I stopped. They seem to have gotten shy though. There's one there. I put it 60 frames a second so I could try to slow-mo the butterflies. Critters in the bushes that I can hear, all kinds of stuff. It's a good section for butterflies. More bushes with critters. A little bit further here before I'm just gonna have to put it on the handle and on the handlebars and ride my bike. Whoa. There we go, opened up here. Wow, that's pretty. You know, this area would make a great place to get some drone shots on a sunny day like this. Yeah, this is an old rail line, old, what do you call it, right away. So the grade is practically non-existent, just rolling along. Super nice. And we got mile markers on 6. My sister is getting ready to buy her first gravel bike. She's 10 years my senior, but probably putting in more miles than me indoors this winter anyway. And so this looks like a great place to take her for her first gravel ride. Okay, so here's a Kodak moment we gotta stop for. This is so awesome. First of all, commercial break, I gotta say I wish I was a poet or a actor or whatever it takes to really express how great this is, that cycling in this beautiful weather, the wind is blowing over me. This is like joy. If you could bottle this, boy. And the whole time I'm getting more fit, as opposed to drinking wine or something like that kind of goes the other way. Anyway, where are we at here? I've got the river off to my right, and here, awesome waterfall. And it's just the road up there. You might be able to see the stone wall they've built at the top of the waterfall. But yeah, it's flowing down across the trail. So nice. And then just a little rivulet goes down and joins the Klickitat. And that's where I came from. Looking south now. I don't think Elise is going to come up this far, if I'm guessing right, as far as her speed and timing. And I'm starting to get fairly close to where I need to be thinking about turning around. The whole ride, we agreed, is going to be ride run. The whole thing's going to be 3 hours. And so, yeah, I figure I've got to turn around about an hour 50, 5-0. Figuring coming back a little faster. So, we'll see how well I time that. But, yeah, stuff like this is just awesome. All right, I've made it to the town of Klickitat at mile 12.5. Pretty cute little town. We'll ride through here. The trail jumped to the other side of the road and runs alongside. Not very scenic here, of course, but cute town. And it's been beautiful all the way here. It's a great ride. Show how fast I'm going. There's a kid over there that's keeping pace with me. Not working very hard. All right. Where am I? There I am, wrong side of the camera. Okay, yeah, I have turned around. Looks like Klickitat was actually the pretty much the end of the line, so you can keep going to the highway. But anyway, it's about time for me to turn around anyway. So I'm on my way back. River's on the other side of me now, left side, heading down south. There's a nice section here I wanted to film. When I came through it the first time, I couldn't get my camera out. It's a little tricky, not too bad. Only tricky with one hand because of the camera, so I'll see if I can do it. It's gonna be a nice little weavy thing. Camera in one hand, no bike shoes. It's all a challenge. There we go. That was the hardest part. So woodsy. The road is just a few feet to my right here. You'd never guess it. There it is. Better put this camera away so I can speed up a bit. I gotta catch up with Elise before our 3-hour time slot is done. She doesn't have keys to the car, so I guess I better get back there. Pretty little glen here. Very nice. Very nice. Oh. So, it's bright, sunny here, and I don't think that's going to show up in the GoPro, but I'll talk about what I'm watching there. That's a bald eagle that's swooping around. He's on the back side of those trees. Here he comes over the top, right there he is. So anyway, that's a bald eagle. Hopefully with the GoPro I can zoom in on that post. But I wanted to say that, so I'm pushing 60 now. When I was a kid, you did not see bald eagles. I grew up in Utah where bald eagles should have been, but the environment didn't support them. It was just, you know, at that time DDT had almost wiped out that, you know, birds of prey. And so even though it's not that unusual to see a bald eagle flying around near the Columbia like this, and other places too, of course, it still just thrills me to death every time I see it. It's awesome, and I try not to take that for granted. I don't try very hard. I'm very impressed. It's so cool, and he is just flying around, putting on a show for me today. Sorry about the sun on the lens there. That probably makes it hard to see him. But anyway, he's up there, flapping around, riding the currents. Next to this little waterfall. It has been a great ride coming back down here. I think I'm at like 5 miles to go or something like that. I've been seeing some other riders, which is nice. A couple of couples, well, 3 couples is what I've passed. So turns out we're not the only ones out here after all. That's a challenge for the old. There you go. Mile 5. I was right. So anyway, I haven't caught Elise yet, but I don't expect to. I bet I catch her, if I catch her at all. If I catch her at all, it'll be mile 1, maybe. And only if I keep the pedal to the metal there. Because the way I figure, right now I'm gonna get there right on time, and she probably will too. So we'll see. All right, I'm in the last quarter mile here, and I have not seen her, and I'm 3 minutes late, so I guess I didn't catch her. But She didn't have to wait too long either, so that's good. Right up here, should see the parking lot up here, which is the trailhead in Lyle. Awesome ride, all done. I'm only 4 minutes late.
Yeah, I know. I haven't been here that long.
Is that right?
Yeah, maybe 5 minutes.
That was great.